Today, I want to talk about 9 ways to stay mentally strong in your everyday busy life. So stay tuned. My name is Jay, and welcome to Ask a Debt Collector, a subsidiary of Clear and Strategic. Now, I've been in the debt collection industry for over 15 years. Over the last 10 years, I've been the go-to guy for friends and family for questions regarding debt and credit. Now I want to be that person for you. Mental health is probably one of the single most important things. Mentally, if you're stable, if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing with regards to everything that's happening, you'll be cool. Whether you're successful or non-successful, a lot of times the difference between those two categories is someone who's mentally strong and someone who isn't mentally strong at the end of the day. And so I want to talk about 9 ways to stay mentally strong in your busy life. Number 1, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Writing down things that you're grateful for will change your whole mind state. A lot of times with Instagram, social media, and everything that's going on, when you're looking at that, you can get caught up into thinking that someone's life is a lot better than yours. But it's important to ground yourself and write down 3 things that you're grateful for. And that'll go a long way. Number 2, never argue with strangers. Those of you who are on social media, who are social influencers, who are real estate investors, stock investors, whatever it is, you should never argue with strangers. You never know where their energy's coming from and what is happening with them. And by arguing with strangers, especially in the comment section, you'll find yourself going down a deep hole. Number 3, celebrate your success more often. When you are successful, you have some success that's happening within your life, celebrate it. Celebrate it a little more often. However it is, whether it's a small thing or something large, make sure you celebrate your success more often. Number 4, stop comparing with others and focus on yourself. If I find myself looking at everybody else and what's going on with everybody else, I'll never focus on myself. And I'll always try and find an excuse or a reason why someone's where they're at and why I'm not there. Focus on yourself. That'll get you a lot further and help you mentally. Number 5, allow yourself to be vulnerable. Very, very key. Sometimes as men, we're taught to be so tough or so strong. And even women are taught to be so tough, so strong, show no signs of weakness and all that type of stuff. All this happens is that pent up aggression stays within you and who you are. And so sometimes being vulnerable, letting that stuff out will make you feel a lot better. Number 6, declutter by throwing away things you haven't used in a long time. Now, this is something that I try and preach a lot with my wife. Hopefully you don't get mad at me, honey, but she's the type of person that likes to hold on to a lot of stuff. The reality is, and she's finally learning the flow of just getting rid of stuff and not having so much clutter. Because when you walk inside your house and there's a bunch of stuff, mentally that can be strenuous on you. Number 7, very key. Use more positive words. I don't care what's going on in your life or what's happening. The difference is the way you view what is happening in your life. If something's going bad, yes, it is going bad. But if you can use more positive words, positive affirmations, it'll make you mentally feel better and your life will look better. Number 8, cry when you're really sad. It sort of kind of goes back to the vulnerable thing. If you are sad about something, cry, let it out. Give yourself, a minute or 40 seconds. A lot of times I've heard through a lot of people who are successful, when something happens, they give, that's very sad. They give themselves 10, 15, seconds or even a minute to cry, because you have to let that out. Sometimes when you cry with regards to things that are very sad, it allows you to let it off. It lets you know that you're human. It's only natural. And it'll make you mentally feel a lot better about whatever it was that you're going through. Number 9, spend time alone regularly. Now, that's a tough thing for me. My whole life, I was raised with 5 kids. In my family, I was a middle kid. I had an older brother, older sister. a younger brother, a younger sister. I've just always, even till this day, always want to be around someone. I hated being by myself. But one of the best things when I wake up at 4 o'clock in the mornings, I get up at 4 o'clock in the mornings, I do my workouts and my reading and all that type of stuff. Being alone sort of kind of helps you sit on yourself. Because when you're with other people, a lot of times it's hard to sort of kind of focus on what's going on with yourself. And you can't help anyone unless yourself is right. And you have to be comfortable with being by yourself. I have some free stuff in the description below as far as credit and debt goes. A free pay to delete, a free goodwill letter, a free cease and desist letter, as well as a free consultation. Now, if you have any questions about credit or debt, put it down in the comment section. I promise I'll answer those questions. And as I always say, and I really truly believe it, you be great.